All right. So, hello, and thanks for joining our call this week. Uh, I just want to start by saying thank you to everybody. I know we have a small group here right now, but thank you. We've been really working hard, transitioning, um, and Ashley and I taking on a lot of these roles, as well as Vanessa. Um, we've been it has felt somewhat seamless, thank you, because everybody's still been submitting their articles and really responding timely the different requests that we have had coming through. So we're just really excited. We have a lot of things in the works for content ideas for foodtank.com, and we have a new website that's in development right now. When that new website rolls out in a few months, then it's going to be a lot easier to submit our articles through the system. Exciting. So I just want to first see how you all are doing before I jump into a few little details that I have. I just want to give a chance for everybody to say hello, check in. It's been a while since we've been on a call, a couple weeks. We had we had the summit in Sacramento and some other stuff. So why don't you guys just go around and just say hey.
Hey everyone, it's Ashley here. These past couple weeks have been okay. I am from the Chicago area and we just experienced fall last week, so I'm super excited. I went to Trader Joe's and bought a bunch of fall pumpkin stuff, so I'm excited for the season and autumn and pumpkin spice and everything. I don't know if that's really basic or not. Um, but for the past couple of days, I haven't been feeling so well. I've had a cold, but I am back on my feet today and ready to get moving. So that's me.
Thank you for sharing.
Hey everyone, I guess I'll share next. I'm Lonnie. I'm from the DC area, so we are also just in the beginning of fall, which is really exciting as well. I totally get your love of fall, Ashley. This has actually been an interesting new fall for me because my brother started on the UVA football team this year. So I've never been a football fan, but I'm actually watching his games this year. So it's been a fun learning experience. I still wouldn't call myself a football fan, but I've been enjoying going to games and cheering him on. So yeah, that's what's new with me and looking forward to all the new stuff that's going on with Food Tank.
Great. Thank you, Lonnie. Or Catherine or McKenna, you with us? Okay, well, I will just move forward then, and I hope you all are doing well. I'm here in Tucson, Arizona, where it doesn't feel like fall. It's like 65 degrees outside right now, and the sun is blazing. So this is pretty new since I've been on the East Coast my whole life, and September it's pretty much starting to get cold, and October it's wet and rainy and all that. So this is pretty exciting to be in a completely different ecosystem. But yeah, so just a couple of things that have been on my mind. Want to reiterate to you all that we are a team of journalists, we're a team of reporters, we're a team of writers. We are breaking news through the food tank. Doing that puts us all in a very interesting position to see what's out there in the food system, to make suggestions of types of content. That's really where the article ideas comes from, generating ideas for content. But because it's a breaking news concept, because we're writing news articles, we really need to get creative with our headlines, and we really need to get creative with our images. And so I know that the weeks go by and the assignments, get gone through, and it's like, okay, I just got to give these titles and give this a picture and, get it up there so that I get it in time. Well, I would rather that we take the perspective that we want the best image we can possibly get for this article. We want the catchiest headline. We want it to draw people in, because truthfully, the vast majority of people will click on something and maybe not even read it if the headline is interesting. And so we just want to get really super creative with our headlines and use hooks, draw them in, and maybe type into Google how to make catchy headlines, and learn from some examples, or go to some of most common news sites that you read, Washington Post, or if you read Civil Eats, they do a pretty good job, or Grist or Vice, and check out the headlines there. Because this dovetails into the next piece, which is really wanting to work with you all to better promote our content from foodtank.com. So Ashley and I, as you know, we have been managing all of the social media for Food Tank. And so anytime an article gets published, we first decide whether we want to put it on social media, and that's primarily Facebook and Twitter. And so if probably I'd say like 8 out of 10 articles will book, and we'll put them all on Twitter. So we're promoting these articles on social media, and the first thing I wanted to ask is that an effort to get on social media. If you haven't already, like the Food Tank Facebook page. If you're on Twitter, like the Food Tank Twitter page. Danielle has her own pages as well on both Facebook and Twitter, and feel free to like and share her content as well. But definitely the Food Tank pages, because we publish these articles, we promote them on our social media, and that's really one of the biggest places where out there. There's a lot of people that read foodtank.com straight from the website, but we're also hoping to grow our readership by publishing it through on Facebook, and then getting it out there. So if each and every one of you goes on Facebook, likes it, and shares it with your community, with your friends, you would be surprised how far that goes in building new readership for foodtank.com. So really that's my biggest thing for this week is we want to get really juicy with our headlines. We want people to comment on, even if they read or didn't read the article, but we want them to read the article. So we want to hook them in with a headline, but we want to get them in, of course, being honest to what we're writing about, and then going on there and promoting it in every way possible as we move forward. So that's kind of like my inspiration. That's what I really want us to start looking at and focusing on. Um, I've been, as I wrote in the email yesterday, I've been working on this editorial calendar, assignment sheet, to really kind of make it easier for us to see what's going on. We've been doing a really great job working with what Sarah had scheduled content-wise, and we have content scheduled through the middle of November, that is from what you all have been working on and have been previously assigned. So we still have a little wiggle room to look at how we're going to assign articles and what our schedule is going to look like forward. So it's going to be a very similar process in terms of going online Monday morning, and McKenna said, "Is this chat working?" And I'm just not hearing everybody. It's working. So the process is going to remain pretty much the same, except that we're going to start implementing some more weekly content, so column ideas and article ideas that are sort of more regular, so that we're not always just responding to events as they appear out there in the world, but also we're taking a proactive approach to certain topics. So we're really excited, looking forward to that. And yeah, so I'm just gonna leave it at that, and say that social media and our headlines and our images being creative, being enticing, drawing people in, going online, liking the food tank pages on social media, to share the content as it comes through and build our network. And then, looking forward to this process being smoother and easier and less overwhelming. So I'm going to leave it there. If anybody has any questions for me, for Ashley, about the process, about articles, about anything that's going on in your mind, please use this opportunity now to put those questions out there for everybody. Any takers? Any questions from anybody?
Hey everyone, it's Ashley. I just wanted to jump in really quick and just say hey. I have a really sick baby and she's been crying, so I'm not as present as I could be. But I just wanted to say thank you to everyone, and that I really look forward to working more with you, as well as really stressing that we've been trying to get like really wrapped around everything and all the new things that we're taking on. But to please reach out to us if you need any support, especially me. If you ever need any, if you want me to ever look at a draft before you even send your draft, if you ever need any content ideas, if you ever want to brainstorm, anything that I could do to support you and to help you feel super successful, that's what I'm here for. So just shoot me an email or you can call me and I'll send out my phone number and just text or whatever, and then we'll arrange a time. And for those of you who are on the call or not that I'm setting up to talk with, I look forward to speaking with you. And just thank you so much for all that you're doing. And have a great day.
Thank you, Ashley. Does anybody, last chance for anybody to jump on and ask a question or say something? All right. Well, we'll just leave it there. Really exciting things moving forward. New website coming, some new processes, and really going to ramp up promoting everybody's content. So, though we only have a few people here on the call live, everybody hopefully will be watching this, and I can just stress one more time how we can be really creative with our headlines, and then when we promote things on social media, we can be even more creative with how we put the text on our Facebook post or our Twitter post. So we could even go an extra mile and, and speak in a somewhat different tongue or different voice than we do in the article itself. So think about that, send us comments, write us emails, and, when you submit an article, feel free to send an email and say, hey, maybe say this on Facebook about the article. I think this would do really well. And, social media, so you should all have a little bit of an experience with, looking at posts that do well and what they look like. So awesome. And y'all are great. You are our partners in this content, and we really value and respect you. So keep up the great work, and we'll talk next time.
Thank you.
Thanks. Great hearing from you all.
Thank you.